Just want to just fast travel us.
Fast travel? Are you crazy? Yeah. There's no teleporting in this game. All right, we're back. All right. No, they've got rules for random encounters, man. In the module. We got to use those up.
All right. Put us on the map.
All right. So mid-morning on the 4th day of the first 10-day of Elias. Elysius, maybe? I don't know how they pronounce that. You guys have set out from Tribor. And you begin to travel. We'll move you to the map now so you guys can see. Question for our cartographer. I assume, are you doing this on the way? Is that what you're mostly paying attention to be able to complete your map?
Yeah, I'm kind of trying to look for like landmarks, like things in the distance, just to kind of get a reference point. But just trying to document as best I can the route that we're taking, and if there's any towns or anything like that we come across.
Yeah, okay. So you definitely know these hills that you're seeing to the south are known as the Deserin Hills. So I'll open that up so you can kind of see that. They go to an undetermined amount so far for you to the south. You know there's a river above you. We haven't quite got to that spot yet. You know you're in the Deserin Valley also. You do know that. Which is, the Deserin Valley goes from kind of where you guys are pretty far south. So this whole valley area is considered the Deserin Valley. Let me remove marks here. This stuff out of the way. And I'm going to make this much smaller. We're going to go to about there. Sure. Okay. All right, so you guys are traveling. Let me bring, so our players or our guests can see. There we are. There we go. You are on the Evermore Way road. That's what this road is called. The river above you is known as the Cerbrin River, and you are in the Deserin Valley, heading east. You do know that Yarder is the next town you're going to get to, so I'll just go ahead and reveal that now. Give you this part here. No reason not to. Okay. So as you can see, the Deserin River, Cerbrin River, and you guys are traveling along the road. You don't see too much traffic as you travel. We'll say it's been pretty overcast most of the way. And you travel, you make your first break, and then you pack up and you continue heading, and then you get about, again, you've made about 24 miles, and now you're looking for a spot to go ahead and pull over and camp for the evening, as you still have probably another day's travel to Yarder. During that time, was this when you guys were going to discuss your group name?
Hey, so if we're gonna get jobs, we gotta be known as something. You know, reputation and all.
How about just reliable fighters?
How about
Not that I don't think that having a group name is not terribly important, but I think
Was that the group name you were recommending?
no.
Liable fighters?
I think the very act of naming ourselves
Just a bunch of sturdy folks. I think that's a good name.
is a
Oh,
tad
wait.
bit egotistical.
The Dependables.
Jarral speaks up and says, I personally don't care too much about the group name, but no. I veto that.
So again, why do we need a name?
so
a
people
name is helpful, is it not?
so people can come to us and give us jobs or look for us.
It gives
You
us
know-
a reputation.
They need the heroes of Night Vale or wherever that was.
Yeah, but I think after a couple of months adventuring, aren't we going to be the heroes of pretty much every town that we walk through?
Right, so we should think big. Yeah, good thinking.
So we'll just have multiple names. We'll be the heroes of whatever town we were just in. That's how heralds work.
Oh yeah, Ardreth, start working on that.
Yeah, this is where the bard.
The
chimes
heroes
in
of
and that
everything.
all great groups have a name. You know, no famous people go around and do great deeds and great things without a name.
Oh, I know. Ardreth and the Supremes. We could do doo-wop numbers.
I've been in enough courts, Finn will say, that I can guarantee that when we're announced, we'll be the heroes of Nightstone, the heroes of Tribor, the heroes of Yatar. So,
I will not be known as the heroes of everything. I will not be a hoe.
Right. Well, we could be the Tigray Society.
That sounds great.
No.
Tigray's vengeance.
Tigray is dead.
They will think us merchants of tea.
You know nothing, Drow.
The nameless nomads. My personal right this very moment, the one circling around my head, not drawn from a list posted in chat, is Champions of the Coast. And the ones I'm posting in chat, the ones I'm posting in chat are from chat going on right now. They're throwing names at us, so I'm just posting them for us.
Well, let's see. We do have a wizard, and we're from the coast.
You never know. Might get us some free advertising.
It seems to me that we are all focused on the mission to deal with the giants and the ordering. Maybe something along those lines?
and I am not a sellsword. I have no urge to promote myself in such a manner.
Nor I, but there is practicalities with it.
So what do you suggest?
Piga.
Did
Pain.
you say Heka?
Piga, pain in the giant ass.
Okay, someone other than coffee. What is your suggestion?
I don't think the not spendables is a good one.
I was just about to post that over in
My
game
suggestion
chat.
is something epic in case, some director wants to turn this whole game into a movie one day.
See.
Yeah, and we
Kind of like The Last Witch Hunter with Vin Diesel.
Yeah, we've been together for how many weeks, and suddenly we are champions of the coast. Again,
Well, we were a team before you joined, so
for how many days?
multiple
It was a few weeks.
weeks.
Right? You were like together for 2 weeks.
Yeah,
and
you
then
guys
we
had
came in.
you guys had did a couple of adventures before going to Nightstone with the original crew.
I'm just saying, don't rush into the name.
It should fall upon us like a
Exactly.
castle with a giant hat on it from the sky.
Precisely.
Yeah, but it's just as an out-of-game thing here. It's been 26 sessions, and you guys don't have any hashtag for us to... I mean, you kind of have not fallen into a name. You've avoided it completely.
Honest to God, I'm trying to think of any other D&D game I've ever played where we had to have a group name. It just... I don't understand the impetus for it.
Every D&D book you've read was from an author who his group did something in an adventure, and it was their group. And they had a name or they did stuff, and it was all from their adventures.
What was Drizzt's group?
He was part of something. I forget what it is, but he was part of something.
The dominating Drow.
Well, I'm sure that Finn and Ardreth will agree. We are heading to go see royalty, to go deliver a body. I'm sure it'd be nice to give them a name other than just announcing ourselves.
I'll put it this way too, yeah. If Blackstaff's gonna try to look for you guys, he's not gonna try to say, go find me these 6 named people. He's gonna say, go find this group. So if you want anything to do with him.
And plus, we've been asked multiple times for a name. We were asked at Nightstone, and we were asked once again in Tribor. I'm sure they're gonna ask us again in the next city and the city after that. If anything, let's just come up with one to get people to stop asking us this name.
I think they should have given us one.
No, you don't want that.
Yeah.
Well, we can say no.
I'd be happy to have the NPCs just name your group. You
Yeah.
probably won't like it.
So we are trying to address the ordning. Something is wrong with it. So, there are 2 sides. Maybe we are the arbiters.
The judge and the jury. We don't have. If you don't like the champions, you don't like the arbiter. That is more power than the champion.
We were directly asked by whatever that giant's name was. Zephyros.
By a half-mad wizard.
We were asked specifically to intervene. It sounds like a role of the arbiter.
Finn has no problem with arbiter. He just would like to avoid anything that makes it sound too full of ourselves.
And the arbiter isn't.
Well, walking into a tavern and saying, "Hi, we're the champions of the coast," is just ridiculous. I mean, or any of those. I mean, we're the intercession of the ordning, or we're the arbiters of the ordning. They're gonna look at you like you're an idiot because you're just some guy in a cloak who just walked in the door. There's nothing that impressive about us yet.
Why don't we just call ourselves the 6? Let's just call ourselves the 6.
Subtle.
Nobody's gonna remember the ordning. They're just gonna remember the arbiters.
Let's just be the 6.
Oh, I can live with the 6.
I'm good with that.
Until coffee dies.
That's so messed up.
It's always gonna be the 6. He'll just come back.
We'll just have a rotating member.
That was harsh.
Right, and then we add somebody
Too
in.
soon?
And they're like,
Too soon?
Oh, so why don't we just call it 5 carry the 1?
Yeah, we'd be carrying Greybeard.
We've got that giant dictionary. What's 6 in giant?
Oh,
Anybody know?
Do they have a number?
It's big.
Let's see. Giant dictionary. Sek. S-E-K.
Or the sex? Is that what it is?
With a hard K.
Like I said, I don't know
Well,
what
that's
level
good.
they were when they decided to become forced gray giant hunters, but it's like any 10th level adventurer is going to look at that party and go, "You guys are just fools."
I like the 6. The Giants can call us the Sec.
Yeah, I like it.
Of doom.
I'm down.
Oh,
Yeah, they can call us the Sec of Doom or whatever they want to add as an adjective.
Here's the thing. And this is out of character. Yul Brynner and Steve McQueen ride into town, and they say, "Hey, we're the Magnificent Seven." It just doesn't happen that way. That is not how heroes walk in town and promote themselves. Other people can say you're the Magnificent Seven. That's fine. You don't say you're the Magnificent Seven.
I think Lucien's chat has come up with a winner.
The 6 has already won.
No. Oh, it has? Well, I guess technically so does the 5 Mighty Heroes and their cranky friend who hates names. That's 6.
That came from chat. That wasn't me.
It's messed up.
You're all a bunch of babies on chat.
I like the 6. You
The
can
6.
expand upon it. We could change it later. It's nice, short, nothing extravagant.
Yeah,
It describes us perfectly.
Throw a color in there. The Crimson 6.
And was Yul Brynner?
That sounds like a
Now you're just being silly.
Named themselves
I know.
there.
Yule Brynner was not in the Dirty Dozen, though.
He's
That
the
would've changed that.
Magnificent Seven.
Well, that's
Was it
not the only thing he was in. He was in a lot.
He was in the King and I.
Westworld.
Westworld.
And you guys fight constantly. That's what's funny to me. Your argument is the idea that everybody you fought so far has a name. Like you fought the Howling Hatred, and you've already fought.
Who?
Like the Orcs band had a name. The
Who?
Goblins had
Exactly.
a name. Like you guys didn't hear it because you never interrogated those guys, but they all have names. Like everything has some group name.
Let me tell you, if that
It's
pack
just
of
D&D.
kobolds had come up to us and said, "Hey, we're the stupendous dozen," we'd have mowed them down and stomped their names into the dirt. Egotistical.
Greyward would have been suspendus 11, 10, 9, 8.
Hey, if you're gonna have a kick-ass name, you need to be able to back it up.
I like the fact that Finn's like salt the earth and walk upon their corpses. Oh my god. Whew. My eyes hurt. I laugh it so hard.
If anything, the 6 can just be a placeholder. It's just there until we decide for a better name once we actually do something of import.
I like it because it's kind of ominous too.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, like I said, nice and short. And I probably won't forget it.
Thanks, chat. 6 it is. I like it.
Oh my god. They're on fire tonight, guys. Got me
Which
laughing.
chat are you watching? Because I want to go.
It's
see.
the chat, Lucian's chat. Just slide the screen over so all you can see is the chat, so you can't see the maps and what he's doing. Oh, shoo.
That's amazing. All right.
Try considering a biker gang who comes to town and goes, well, we haven't actually named ourselves.
Yeah, like Sons of Anarchy. Right?
Oh my gosh.
Biker gang.
They ride into town. People know who they are.
Oh man.
The 6.
right.
We'll add an adjective when something important
Sam
happens
Crow.
to us.
Finn looks at you disappointed again. I am not in a biker gang.
Oh my
A
god.
biker gang? What is this?
Why did
bike?
you guys let a paladin in your group?
Come
You should
on.
totally let him die.
It's an
Nothing but-
axe beak gang.
You're bandits.
Bandits. Look
Bringing
over
the
curtain.
druid back. He was much more fun.
He was a bear and everything.
We're the hellacious highwaymen.
Holy, it's just highwayman. Oh my gosh. All
All right, so the 6 have left Tribor.
Spammy. This is Spammy's fault. I see you in there, chat. Spammy.
He would have a group name too. Spammy would put a group name in.
Sons of the Six. Oh my god. And technically,
You guys can start chapters. You know, you
we'd
gotta
be the
think
Sons
bigger.
of the 12, I think, because we each had 2 parents, I think. None of you were immaculately concepted or, midichlorian born.
Or even your favorite books. You know, the Black Company. Come on.
Yeah.
Oh man.
They made sure everybody knew who they were.
Yeah, okay, the Black Company was scary. But
Yeah,
they weren't
scary
they
as
weren't
hell.
they didn't walk into a tavern and say, "We're the magnificent Black Company." Again,
No,
there's a level of ego there that you just let your reputation
I'm not saying you
work
have to
for itself.
role play how you tell people your name. I'm just saying you have to have a name.
I mean, come on, the 10 who were taken, right?
Exactly. The taken. See, simple and scary, because you know.
And then the giants are just gonna call us the 6 who take.
Take what? I don't know. That's the
A
scary part.
beating.
Rocks to the face. That's all I'm thinking.
The 6 target.
Six
6 in one shot.
So, all right. So
All right.
the 6 have left Tribor,
Dun,
and they are back
I love
in
that name.
Tribor,
That's the best name ever.
being etched over the brand new mantle that's being put in the Night Shield house over the giant black greatsword that they're going to hang there. They're carving in the 6. And you guys have traveled. You've had your first day break. You've made it to the sun's about to go down, and you're breaking for camp on the first night. So we talked about traveling, but how are evenings going to pass while you're on the road?
Writing songs.
Singing songs.
Jarral's gonna be working on the maps, just kind of refining them.
Okay.
He's gonna be taking notes as he's going, and
I think I'm more looking for watches, watches, who's on watch, things that are going to be relevant to my things attacking you.
Jarral will take a like middle of the night or midnight watch.
Yeah, that's elf work.
Coffee will take first.
I'll take last if we need it.
You
I'll grab
guys
one
tell
in there,
me
too.
how many you have, how long they are, and who's taking them.
Why don't we just do it alphabetical so it's easy for you to keep track of?
Writing it down so I know. Figure it out. Or I'm going to assume you're sleeping.
So coffee first,
2 hours coffee.
Jarl second.
Yeah,
Do you want 2 or 3 or 4?
I can do 4 hours.
I go third.
I can do
Third?
4 as well.
Was that you, Coffee? Who said that?
Yep.
Okay.
My assumption is that you're doing 8-hour rest before you begin travel again. So you have 8 hours to split up any way you wish.
All right,
Not-
so 2 hours each.
That's fine. Nod will make it a point to sit up with whoever's on watch and talk to them. Keep them awake.
Okay, so I'm after
And help 'em watch.
Coffee, Jarl. What was after
Jarl
that?
does not need an animal to keep him awake.
Jarl.
Oh, that just makes Nod super excited. He's going to stand there and watch you. Real close, though.
I think
after
Ardreth
Jarl?
said he'd take third.
Ardreth?
I did say I'd take third.
All right,
Got it?
and I'll take last.
Yeah, got it. And then Snoring Dwarf and Paladin, Grumpy Paladin. Nod stays up with everybody, I guess.
Yep.
Okay. But we'll only use probably his passive perception.
That's fine. It's probably lower than everybody else anyway.
Okay.
And again, he's mostly staying up to get to know all the other people in the party.
Okay, so
Who
now...
Finn seems so enamored with.
Yeah, so now roleplay wise stuff. It's okay for Jarl to be working on doing his cartography, and we'll open up more of the map as we go. Ardreth, you have plenty of time to work on your songs or the group to sing songs during the evening meal hour. Anything else that people would be doing during that time? The not traveling time. Just so I know as we move forward.
Just check my gear.
It's all gone.
Son of a...
Probably just like target practice on the tree nearby.
Just don't be checking your gear too close to Jarl.
Okay, got it. First night goes uneventful. You guys are up the next morning and begin traveling again, continuing your fantastic discussion on your name. And you get about another 21-ish miles you make this day. So we'll move you about to probably there. Right about there. So you guys have moved along. Oh, now I can change the actual icon name. Thanks, guys. Awesome. Or do you guys like spell the word out? Have badges on that just have the 6?
I'm going to be 3. That's my number out of a 6.
3 of 6?
You guys are like that movie, what was it, 9 or something?
There was a TV series about that where they, Canadian TV series where they woke up out of and had amnesia and just gave everyone numbers.
Oh, that's Dark Matter.
Prisoner.
Dark Matter.
Oh, Dark Matter.
Yeah, Dark Matter, yeah, that was good.
Yeah.
Prisoner was cool like that.
I think it's still a series.
I think you're correct.
I think they got 2 seasons in. I don't know if they renewed for a 3rd.
Yeah, I think they did.
Good show, though.
All right. You guys are about 20 miles out. Sun's about to go down. Ian, you're up 30 feet ahead or so, did you say? 30 feet or 30 yards? What'd you say?
30 feet.
30 feet. Okay. Go ahead and give me a perception check.
Huh. 18.
Yeah, okay. You see probably up by about, I'm going to say 100 feet. No, I'm going to say 80 feet. Off the road, you guys are kind of in a wooded part at the moment, even though the map kind of just shows plains and hills. This area right around the road here has quite a bit of trees right around it. And you see one of the kind of bushes move a little bit, and you can see a crossbow begin to fire, and it looks like a crossbow bolt is coming at you. It fires off pretty quick, and you recognize that there's a human of some sort holding it. We're gonna roll that up first.
On the other end, looks just like a guy that Greybeard was talking to in town.
I wish I had my cams up. I missed having the sword up, or the shield.
Oh, they're there. Sorry. Okay, I got him. All right. And so they're going to get just one arrow off, but then you're going to be able to go next, Ian, and then we're going to do initiative after that. So one arrow shot gives them away. The person maybe fires a little too soon. They were going to try to fire all at once kind of thing, but one messes up a tiny bit. Let me bring this character sheet up real quick. There it is. And we'll do a crossbow. So a crossbow bolt comes flying at you for a 19 AC.
Don't say that with a questionable lilt. You know I have a shitty AC.
I always give you the chance to say, yeah, mine's 20 or something.
It magically went up.
So
I mean, I'll
6
say it.
piercing damage as a crossbow bolt hits you. And maybe it doesn't dig in, but it creates a gash wound across your arm. You see exactly where he is. You see that on the left side of the road, there are 4 other figures in the bushes. On the right side of the road, there's 4 figures in the bushes, and this guy has fired prematurely, hitting you, but kind of sprung it before you guys were any closer than 80 feet.
He was intimidated by the 6.
What kind of crossbow is he using, or are they using?
It is a light crossbow.
I think it's a Wilson.
Hit me. It doesn't hit me then. It's at disadvantage. He's 30 feet away, right?
He's 80 feet away.
The light one has a... It's the light one? Oh, it's 80 feet. Never mind. I was looking at the hand crossbow. Never mind.
Yeah, 80 to 320 is what I've got written down.
I'm glad my perception roll was just good enough for me to see them hit me.
Well, what your perception roll is giving you is they didn't get you guys in an ambush right in the middle of them. It's happening before. So you have that arrow. It is you get a full turn now ahead of the rest of them.
Do I have to get off my horse to shoot them?
No.
And it'll be fine? I don't have to do
No,
any...
you can sit on the horse and fire arrows. What you wouldn't be able to do is like ride up to them and melee with them. You don't have the skills to, joust or fight in hand-to-hand combat on a horse. You don't have that kind of skill on a horse. To sit on it and just fire your bow and nothing else happens, that's okay.
I about face the horse, and I go back. How far can they move on the turn?
Horses, I believe, move... That's a good question. I think it's 50 as a regular move, so a dash would be like 100. But let me look it up. Riding horse. Movement is 60 feet. So regular move is 60 feet, and a dash would be 120 feet.
All right. I head back to the... at a gallop with the horse, back to the group, which is about 30 feet behind me. And I say, as I'm pulling out my bow, that there's an ambush up ahead. Ambush up ahead! With a crossbow bolt sticking out of my chest. And I stop the horse about, I guess next to them, because we're a pretty big party. And I shoot off at if I can see anybody.
Yeah, you still recognize where that guy is hiding in the bushes, where you could pick out any of them. You saw them. Your perception would have picked out their stealth roll was not that good.
All right, I pick out the I pick out the guy who shot me first.
Okay.
Let's see. Ooh. And these are humanoids. These are humans, right?
Yes, humans.
That means I get favorite enemy on them. But it's a natural one, so fuck me. And then I hit him, try and hit him again. And good, great. 2 7s in a row. Love it. I'm assuming that doesn't hit.
So a 13 would hit the cultist, the one that fired at you.
Oh, nice.
That's who you were shooting, the one that fired at you?
Yep.
Okay. All right. He takes an arrow right back.
And that's it. That's my turn.
Okay. Perception roll. Yours still counts, Ian. So as you turn the horse around, so what's happened is from the bushes, an ambusher has fired his crossbow. You guys hear the noise of the crossbow. You see the arrow fly into Ian's arm and create a wound across her arm. You can see blood coming down. It doesn't stick in and stay in or anything like that, but it's definitely a wound on her arm. She turns the horse around quickly, dashes back while pulling her bow on the way, yelling to you, ambush ahead. Ian, give me one more perception check. As you're turning back, you realize above you, diving down out of the sky, are 3 shapes. And as you look at them, they appear to be something riding birds diving down at the back of the group. You ride back. The group hears ambush. And we're going to go ahead and roll once I put up the turn tracker. Give me 1 second. All right. And
Our tokens.
your tokens, but give me a second because we'll do a map, although we're at the end of the evening, so we're just going to set this up. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put you on this map, I think. Let's jump over to the road. I will probably make adjustments to this map, but this at least gives you your tokens so that you can roll your initiative. And Ian, you recognize now. You recognize the vultures. You recognize the guy you have fought before on one of those vultures, and you recognize that the cultists are wearing the same clothing that you had fought before. These are the air cultists that you had fought before.
Are we, just a quick question, are we in a forest?
There's going to be, I'm going to put more trees and stuff in along the road. I didn't do that yet.
But would you qualify it as a forest?
Sure.
Okay. I'm asking you because I get advantage on my initiative rolls in a forest.
Yeah, that'd be fine.
All right. Oh, good. Great. 10 out of 10. 7. You know, I guess
I'll change it.
I'm not going to change.
There you go.
Oh, no.
Just because we're called the 6 doesn't mean we can't roll above it.
We're the 6 today. We can argue about it again tomorrow.
I knew I shouldn't have said anything.
I rolled a 16, but I forgot to hit the character sheet first.
That's it. You're fired. So do it again. Roll.
Damn it!
Select your token. Roll again, and I'll switch it.
The DM could manually put that 16 in.
It'd be a lot easier to do it this way. There we go. All right, cool.
Go ahead.
All right, so when we come back, I will actually have the map set up. I was waiting to see where this was going to happen before I did it and where you guys were going to go before I set the map up, but it's on the road so that I can now set that up. So when we come back, we will have, this will probably look a little different, the map itself, and I'll have you guys set up, but the air cultists have tried to spring an ambush on you, and that will be what we jump into first thing next session. So I hope everybody enjoyed tonight's session. I know it was a lot of RP, a lot of getting stuff done, kind of quest gathering and group maintenance stuff, but we already had a big giant fight the session before, so it's always going to happen where you have some consolidation and some RP in, then you have more fights and then more consolidation and RP in. So hopefully everybody enjoyed it, and we will be back next week, Monday at 7, with our heroes, the 6, which I like already. It's going to be really good, because I can't wait till somebody comes up and tries to diss you guys.
Nod takes exception to the fact that he is not included in that count.
He's like mad the whole way.
Petition that he can.
Yeah.
We now are the 7.
He's
mad about it.
above that.
He's better than us.
He's not.
You and he are one.
So if you miss anything, go ahead and check out the VODs on Twitch. That's Sir Lucian's Twitch, or you can check out on the YouTube channel. I'll get the last session up, which was, I believe, session 25, and this tonight is 26, unless I have the numbers wrong, which is amazing. We've done 26 sessions of the game. It's been awesome. Players have been great, but I'm going to let you guys go, and we will see you next week for more adventures.